We are making our Traveling Jack IPA, but we use a lot of malt from England and Germany, and Shakopee too, actually. Some good malt from the Twin Cities. So I learned a lot from my dad. He was a home brewer when I was growing up. Made a lot of beer and wine and whatnot. I was fortunate enough to meet a guy starting a brewery in Lino Lakes, and he kind of took me under his wing and showed me how to do it on a commercial level. And I'm wearing their shirt today, actually, Hammerheart. Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. And,
for years, yeah.
And just kind of like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, kind of him and Han, like, that'd be cool. Where would we do it, though?
And every time we talked about starting a brewery, we'd say, well, Grand Rapids doesn't have one yet. Maybe we should go that route. And if we're going to have a family, it'd be nice to be closer to my family or to his family to help us out in the process of starting a brewery. So it just kind of all culminated into one big life project.
Yeah, right. We definitely enjoy chaos in our lives.
Yeah,
I guess.
We thrive in chaos.
We really do. Yeah. You see a lot of brewer systems. As the bigger you get, the more automated and the more there's different rakes and stuff to push things around. Yeah, we're happy to be doing it this way. So it's actually a lot of fun.
Ready for the next one?
We're ready for you. Yeah. We got some wheat. Oh yeah. So I gotta say, I'm kind of excited to go canoeing next year after been doing this for a while. Just gonna rip through a river, just power down. My wife, who's my business partner here, she helped me dump some of the bags the first time. But we have a very small, almost 10-month-old at home, so we're doing a lot of juggling in this first year.
Yeah, we switch off so much, where he'll maybe brew for the day, come home, and then I'll head in, or he'll pull the whole day, and then during the weekend, then I'll work the weekend shifts, for example.
Kind of how to scale up recipes has been challenging. A bit of trial and error of just kind of what I think some beers were going to be and what they actually turned out to be. At this point, we're eight weeks in of actually being operating and open, and brewing is pretty second nature to me at this point. I was brewing commercially for the last 3 years and home brewing for another three years before that.
Yep.
3-4 years before that, and so the process in the brewing, it's like, all right, when I get started, I know exactly what to expect for the rest of the day, and filing taxes and managing QuickBooks and making sure I'm ordering my grain and keeping up on crowler supply and all the things that just kind of at this point are kind of random. That it's hard not to forget things.
Yes.
This is day 2 of a double brew, and our first beer is starting to ferment. If you want to see, it's always a good sign when you know that yeast is alive and active, and it's turning the wort we made yesterday into beer. I was afforded a great opportunity at Hammerheart to learn how to brew and how to use commercial equipment, and we're pretty happy to afford the same information to Max and show him the ropes.
I'm really appreciative of it too. For a long time, I wanted to start my own brewery someday once I had some knowledge, but I never had that hand-on experience, so I'm lucky to get this job here, so I'm happy.
Just double check that we're all stirred up all right. And I think we got a good mash going here. I guess we're kind of a small-scale production brewery, with the idea of most of our beers to be sold in the tap room.
Well, beer is our first business, obviously, so Andy does an amazing job with his beers and, never kind of wavering on the quality of the beer. But I also really envisioned like a community space. So when you walk in, you're like, yeah, I can hang out here for a while.
Traveling Jack's like my I guess it's gonna be my house IPA from what I'm seeing and what people like, but I want to keep tweaking it a little bit every time and just see if there's a version I like better. Try not to experiment too much per recipe, but enough to learn something.
We're only, like Andy said, 8 weeks in, but we feel really, really supported, and we feel a lot of love from the community and our family and friends.
Seeing people in the tap room, that's absolutely incredible. Just feels like we made it already.
We are very lucky and very humbled by the response that we've had.